do the impossible is through careful planning and design. Each animal has its favorite food, so the idea is to plant each of their favorite foods. Then, as those crops run low, you switch the animals to a new paddock, roughly every 5 days. This leaves food for the next group of animals, and so on. With rabbits, rabbit tractors are used to control what areas they graze. Potentially, chicken tractors can serve a similar function, or merely free-range the chickens, so they can have full access to any insects and fallen food. You start the cycle with rabbits in rabbit tractors, so their impact can be limited to specific areas, leaving some grass for the next animal. Rabbits are primary grass eaters, who will mostly eat grass, weeds, and herbs. Next are sheep, and sheep are also grazing animals, so they will focus on the remaining grass and weeds, leaving the rest of the forage intact. There's an old saying, goats will eat anything but. The truth is, goats are fussy eaters, which gives you a way to control their diet. Simply plant their favorite foods, and they will focus on those, leaving the rest behind. Goats are browsers, and will eat a lot of bushes and blackberries, as well as lower tree leaves. They will eat grasses, but with enough of their favorites. The grass would be a fallback forage for goats. Beet and turnip tops are also good forage item. There's a myth that cattle are grass-eating grazers. Most of a domestic cow's diet is made up of hay and grain. None of these crops are part of their natural diet. Cows are browsers, who primarily live on leaves. They will eat grass when nothing else is available, but they prefer leaves, so coppicing trees and planting lots of bushes will provide plenty of forage most animals will avoid or lightly snack on. Now, in the case of pigs, pigs will eat virtually anything. But they also have their favorites, and unlike most other animals, pigs will happily dig for their food. And that's your secret weapon. By isolating garden spots, certain crops can be left behind for the pigs other animals would eat. Like squash, cows love pumpkins. If you plant, say, beets and turnips, the goats and sheep will eat the tops, leaving the nutrient-dense roots behind. You run the pigs almost last, so other animals have a fighting chance, since pigs will eat most anything. Chickens are often called pigs with wings because of their ability to eat almost anything. This is why you run chickens last. Chickens as surgeons that can pick out tiny food particles left behind. They will also scratch at the ground to get at the insects in the soil and fly larvae in manure piles. Chickens spread out the manure, making it break down faster and prepare the soil for the next planting through their shallow digging and manure. Chickens can reverse some of the damage done by pigs. Ducks would remain in the same paddock, tied to small ponds. Water from the ponds would be used as nutrient-rich irrigation water, as well as providing water for the ducks. Ducks would form the last of the grazers and would be allowed to forage any pests like snails that the chickens may not eat and clean up any remaining weeds. Once they are done, the ducks would be restricted to their ponds until the next cycle. I have to mention trout and fish ponds due to their massive potential. Each microfarm fish pond has the potential to produce 25,000 pounds of fish worth between $5 and $10 a pound, or $125 to $250 in revenue per year. Finally, the farms use cutting-edge tech and features never before seen like split-level greenhouses. They are designed to protect delicate plants like wasabi from noonday sun. They also allow for 3.5 levels of production, unlike traditional greenhouses. This is but a tiny taste of what the farms and towns will offer.